Yeah, okay. Hello everyone, good day, have a nice day today. So, now welcome back with me, Nuril Gibran, and here,
Fath
and Hibatullah.
and here we have a special topic to talk in the talk show about the
Sexual
sex
revolution.
Alright, so the first,
Before we are going to discuss about it deeply, I would like to say thank you to everyone who's watching and hearing this podcast. And our topic today is sexual revolution. First of all, male and female relationships often refer to as straight relationships involving the interaction and connection between individuals of two different genders. This relationship can take various forms of social life, including friendships, romantic partnerships, marriages, and etc. Hibatullah, what do you say?
In cultural and social may change one of the factors that can change the dynamic of the relationship between male and female. For example, if we compare it to USA and Indonesia, there are some differences that can be traced back to their culture, like their social, ethnic, and also from the factor of their historical factors.
alright, so I think it's important to know that the generalization may not capture in the diversity
You mean?
within each country like that, and individual experiences can vary widely like that.
Okay.
And here
Some broad
observation like that.
Okay, when we are talking about male and female relationships, we would like to divide it into several points. The first point based on cultural norms. On this point, I would like to divide it also into two different countries' side. The first side from America and the second side from Indonesia. Okay, let's begin. The United States is often characterized by more individualistic culture, where personal freedom and independence are highly valued. So, meanwhile, what happened in Indonesia, on the other hand, has a more socialist culture where family and community play crucial roles. So, and traditional roles, gender roles may still be more usual, especially what happened in the rural community or in the countryside community, for example in Gunung Kidul and in Kulon Progo, but it different what happened in the city zones. Hibatullah, what do you say about the second point when we discuss about male and female relationship based on gender roles?
Gender roles. In American, gender roles are more likely be equal because in America there are no differences between female and male when talking about career. A female can be a career woman and male can be a career woman. So there are some cases where the women are working in office, meanwhile the husband become what we call a house husband. So they're taking care of the house while the wife goes to the office. Meanwhile, in Indonesia, it's more conservative. The woman has to be in the house. Meanwhile, the man has to be a breadwinner. They must gather the wealth to to supply the family, to sustain the family. So the role is like really divided in Indonesia.
Alright, and for the third, I think
Based on when we are talking about
style.
based on
I think communication style. So in the America, open and direct communication is generally valued. So in the US, people may express their opinion and feeling openly like that. And for relationship, often involve open discussion about expectation and boundaries like that.
Okay, what happened in Indonesia? What do you say?
I think in Indonesia, communication can be varied like that. But but there may be a tendency toward indirect communication, especially when it comes to expressing personal feelings like that.
After we are hearing our friends talking about male and female relationship based on two different points, now it's my part to discuss it about religious influence. What happened in America and what happened in Indonesia? First of all, we would like to talk about it, what happened in America. Religious diversity, is a sign of the US, and the influence of religion on relationships can modify widely. However, there may be more secular values in many citizens. But what happened in Indonesia, when we are talking about male and female relationship based on religious influence, religion in Indonesia, which mostly Islam, play crucial and significant part in shaping social norms and values. This can impact various aspects of life, especially in relationship and friendship and family dynamics.
So what about you?
What about you?
But keep in mind that there are some changes, like in life, there are some exceptions, and life is evolving. There's no there's one point throughout the era. Sometimes there is some changes in our life, something like that. So when you are going to to know about something, just try to look for a most factual research first.
And so I think Indonesia has a diverse cultural landscape. Cultural landscape and attitude toward sex. Premarital sex can vary significantly between metropolis and countryside areas, as well as across different regions and communities. And so, in more conservative or traditional communities, there may be a stronger social and cultural norms discouraging premarital sex. Like that.
Okay, my friends. After we hearing our two friends talking about premarital sex, now I would like to note that in summary, it's important to you to take a note that individual choices regarding sexual liberation are influenced by a variety of factors such as cultural, religious, educational, maybe. So it also including familial influences. So attitudes and behaviors also evolve, and societal changes can impact the prevalence and acceptance of premarital sex. Hibatullah. Now before that we would like to go into the third point that part of our examination. It's talking about LGBT. Hibatullah, what do you say about LGBT?
LGBT. In Indonesia, there is still some what is it called? Because Indonesia is conservative, so the LGBT is feel like is prohibited. We can call it's still prohibited. So there are some when there are some people that express their sexual orientation that may differ from the other, they may get harassed or something like that. But in the United States, on the other hand, there have been some developing situation where they have been what is it called? Allow them to marriage in same-sex marriage in what 2015 if I
2015 I remember that.
Oh yeah, so I think while there are still debates where there are still debates and challenges related to the LGBT rights, many parts of the United States have increasingly supportive and inclusive environment of the LGBT community. And so anti-discrimination laws and policies vary by state, and some states provide more protection for the LGBT individuals than others, like that. So
Okay, my beloved friends, now it's my part to talk about LGBT. It's based on Indonesia country. Indonesia is a diverse country with varying attitudes toward the LGBT community. While homosexuality is not explicitly illegal at the national level, there has been an increase in social and political conservatism, leading to challenges for this LGBT community, maybe in my opinion. Hibatullah, what do you say about LGBT in Indonesia?
Indonesia, there are some cases like in Aceh, for example.
In Aceh.
There are some
They apply and implement the several
they just apply Sharia law, and there's a case where a man get, let's say he is gay, and they drag him to a city center, sex center.
So they punish them.
Punish them with flogging. If you don't know about flogging, it's something like whipping with a rata. So it's not only but well, we can say it's not only a social punishment, but also a harm to the body. If we look at objectively.
No, my friend, I would like to add some point about LGBT. What happened LGBT in Indonesia? Do you know MUI? MUI is Majelis Ulama Indonesia. Is issue that a fatwa that stating that LGBT is haram and is not part of human nature. Yeah. Gibran, what do you say?
And I think public opinion on LGBT rights is mixed, with more conservative views prevalent in certain regions. And so guys, it is important to know that societal attitudes, legal landscapes, and the status of the LGBT community can evolve.
Okay. Before we are going to the last discussion about this sexual liberation, we would like to add some additionally postscript, in my opinion. The experience of individuals within these communities can vary widely based on several factors, such as geographic location, cultural background, and personal circumstances. Okay, this the closing. What do you want to state about the closing?
So guys, I hope and I wish that from our talk show here, you can know about
you can take some point
about the premarital sex, LGBT, like that, and so
male and female relationships.
Like that, okay. And I think it was finished for the talk show now, and I think we want to say thank you for the watching.
Yeah.
And so what do you want to say?
Stay safe everywhere, brother and sister, and may you have the more so good health and can gain some money.
See you guys. Have a good day, right? Okay.
Foto dong.
Pilih nomor 1.